Hi my loves, welcome to the mat and welcome to this online coven. So for those who are new here, welcome. My name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch. For those who have practiced me before, then welcome back. It is bloody epic to see you. So thank you for joining me for today's brand new, gotta get through this flow, brand new power yoga flow. So in today's flow entitled Flamingo, we are gonna really harness and play around with the idea of balance, of transitions, and also working through a hands-free flow. So we're gonna come into some spicy little balance poses, playing around with eagle legs, playing around with flying warrior, half moon, revolve moon, all the kind of juicy stuff for a quick and simple grounding, strengthening, and just kind of fun little flamingo flow. So we are going to begin straight away, my darlings, by coming to stand at the top of the mat in our Tandasana, so in our mounting pose. So feet are going to be about hips width apart. We're going to tuck that tailbone under, bring that belly button in, and all together roll those shoulders back, flipping the palms towards the top of the mat. And as always in this little coven, we kickstart today's flow with a beautiful deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale all the way out. So starting to ground ourselves into the mat. Maybe you lift those toes up, spread them and sink them back down into the mat. So starting to connect with the earth beneath you and starting to connect the head to the heavens. So as I said, today's little flamingo flow is all about balance, all about transitions, and also all about finding that fire. So almost kind of like a power yoga flow. So we are going to embrace every fall, every wobble that we have. We're just going to carry on. We're not going to make it a big deal. We're going to laugh off and keep going. This is how we build strength. And this is also how we keep the energy nice and light and kind of nice and good in our flow. So letting go of that idea of the ego. So taking one more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale all the way out. And we're going to start to find a little bit of movement in our mountain by rocking on to the tippy toes and moving back to the heels. So starting to get a little bit of momentum here, starting to wake up those legs, waking up those ankles. Keep this movement going a few more times. It's all right if it's not perfect. It's all right if it's wobbling. We're just starting to root down. We're just starting to wake them up to activate and engage all those delicious muscles. And then lowering the heels to the mat. We're going to bring the hands to touch. Beautiful. Walking these legs nice and close. From here, we're going to start to shift our way into our right leg, and we're going to find our way to our eagle balance pose. So hooking the left leg round the right. Maybe you stay with one hook, maybe you find a double hook. But from here, we're going to send the arms forward, wrap left arm underneath the right. Hold your eagle balance. For 3, for 2, and 1. Gently untangle the left leg, hands stay where they are in eagle, and gently find your way into your flying warrior pose. Beautiful. Unwrap the hands here. You can keep this right hand floated off the mat. If that's in your practice, you can use a block. Or maybe the right hand comes to the mat. You stack left hip on top of the right, lift the right arm nice and high to the sky, coming into your half moon pose. We inhale. Beautiful. From here, we step back with that left foot coming parallel into the mat. Briefly make your way into a warrior 2 before we bring both feet parallel here. Yes, and then this time we're going to find our way to high lunge on the back of the mat. So sending the left foot forward, we're going to pivot on those right tippy toes, sweep those arms nice and high to the sky. Inhale. On your exhale, step the right leg up and find your way to an activated dancer's pose. So opening the heart, opening the hips, we hold for 3, for 2, yes, for 1, bring the right leg through, left hand finds right knee, right hand floats behind, standing twist. Yes, from here, we take the outside of that right ankle just above the left knee, flex the foot and sit low, figure of 4, chair pose. You can stay here, or maybe you send the hands to the sky, holding for 3, holding for 2, and for 1, lift the body up. This time, right hand finds the right foot. We bend into that left knee. Find gently a sugarcane pose by opening up the hips. Left hand to the mat. Beautiful. You got it. Hold 3. Oh, there's little paw prints all over my mat. For 2. And for 1, release the right foot to meet the left. Bend the elbows and find a little ragdoll here. On your inhale, sweep those arms by your side, gaze forwards. Exhale to roll the body all the way up to standing. Sweep those arms high, move on to the tippy toes. Holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Relax the heels down. Hands come to heart center. So from here, we're going to shift our weight to that left leg and let's find our eagle leg. So wrapping the right leg around the left. You can find 1 hook. You can find a double hook depending on where you are. Send the arms forward, left arm underneath the right. Lift those elbows high, sit low. Holding for 3, for 2. Yes, for 1, untangle the legs. Flex that foot. Find your way to your flying warrior. Yeah, you got it. Holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Relax maybe the left hand to the mat. Pivot, so both hips stacked one on top of the other. Ooh, falling to find your half moon pose. Oh, it's a hard pose. We inhale. Exhale, step back with that right foot briefly coming into your warrior 2. Before we bring both feet parallel and then find your way to high lunge to the other side. Pivoting on those tippy toes, right foot comes to the top of the mat. We inhale. Exhale to lift to the activated dancer's pose. Point the left toes behind you, send the hands back. As if you're going to find the foot here, holding for 3, for 2, yes, for 1, figure of 4, chair pose. Flex that left foot, sit low here. Maybe you sweep the arms high if that feels okay to you. Oh my God, legs are on fire. We hold for 3, for 2, for 1, roll the body up, find your standing twist. Right hand finds the outside of the left knee, left arm sweeps behind us. We hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring the body to the center. Ooh. Right leg is burning, find the left foot and gently make your way to sugar cane. If you have any problems with the wrists, then just skip this pose out. Holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Relax left foot next to the right. Yes, my darlings, find the elbows and gently ragdoll here. Rocking the body from side to side. On your inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the body all the way to standing. Arms float overhead, lift onto those tippy toes. Hold it for 3, for 2, and for 1. Relax the hands down by your side and take a few ankle rolls. Oh, this is spicy. I love a balanced pose, even though I'm not very good at them. I love them so much. All right, my darlings, let's keep this heat going. Okay, let's keep the fire going in those legs. When you're ready from here, we're going to inhale, sweep those arms nice and high for the sky. On your exhale, hands come to heart center, shift your weight to your right leg, and let's find your tree pose here. Sweeping those arms lovely and high to the sky. Maybe you test the balance by bringing the left hand to the left knee and finding a little bit of a leaning tree here. Test that core. Remember, we're never holding the breath. We inhale. Exhale. We sweep the arms down by our side, this time almost as the little wings, and let's find our way to our Swan Pose. So bring first the left knee to the center, and then point those toes, send it all the way behind you, and start to dive the chest forwards, stopping when you feel the pose. Yes. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Option to drop that left hand here, flex that left foot and find your way to revolved half moon. Yes, we inhale, hold. Yes, you got it. On your exhale, step that left foot off to a 45-degree angle. Extend the front leg. Hands find the elbows. Make your way to pyramid pose. Squaring off those hips. Beautiful. We inhale. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Sweep those arms to the sky. Warrior 2. Gaze at the thumb. Beautiful. Right leg is on fire. Hands come to heart center and we wiggle those feet to become parallel. Give yourself the space. Beautiful. From here, we're going to send the left tippy toes to the back of the mat. And you're going to bend into that front knee. Option to just kick yourself into it if you have it available, or option obviously to use a block or bring the left hand to the mat. But we're going to find our way to our half moon pose, stacking those hips. Yeah, you got it. Holding for 3, for 2. Beautiful. For 1. Square those hips off, hands come to heart center, flying warrior. Option to bend that back leg in flying warrior. Yes. Oh, leg is on fire. Oh my God, my left leg is burning. Beautiful. With control, not dropping that right foot, you bring it all the way through. Find your standing twist. Oh my God, this flow is hard. Jesus. And then from your standing twist, we bring the knees to touch, but you're going to squeeze that right heel as close as you can get it to the hip. Let's find our flamingo pose now by sweeping those arms high and sitting low on that left leg. Yes, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the right leg to the mat and give your body a full body stretch here. Oh my goodness. Hands come to heart center. Let's shake out that left ankle. Yes. Oh my God. Let me know in the comments below if your legs are burning. Christ almighty. Whose great idea was it to Whose great idea was it to film this, Beth? That's what happens when you drink 5 coffees and you think you can do anything. Alrighty, we have got it. Let's take this flow to the other side. So what we're going to do is going to shift our weight into that left leg and find your way to your tree pose. Maybe that foot sits in the thigh, maybe the calf. You're welcome to keep the tippy toes to the mat if that's where your practice is today. From here, you can find a leaning tree by bringing the right hand to the right knee, sweep the left arm up and overhead. We inhale. Exhale, bring the body through center. Yes. And we bend the right knee, point the toes. Let's find our way to our swan pose by sweeping those arms down by our side. They are our beautiful wings. And start to dive forwards here. Yes. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. On your 1, right hand comes to the mat, square the hips off, revolved half moon pose. Oh my God, I hate this pose. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back with that right foot to a 45-degree angle. Extend that front leg. Find your way to pyramid pose, almost as if you're going to bring the forehead to the knee. Hold it here. Gorgeous little stretch for those hamstrings. We inhale. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Hands come to touch. Lift them all the way overhead. Warrior 1. Square the hips off. Beautiful. Whoop. From here, hands come back to heart center, and we're going to wiggle those feet. I don't have a graceful transition for this because my leg's on fire. Into a bit of a wide leg forward fold first, and then we point those right tippy toes all the way back to the top of the mat. Remember, we're going to find our way to a half moon pose. Option to bring the right hand to the mat, option just to step into it, completely depending on where your practice is today. Ooh, my practice is wobbly, as per usual. Yes. Wherever your half moon is, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Square the hips off. Come to flying warrior. Beautiful. We inhale. Yes, you got it. Exhale, bring the left leg through and find your way to your standing twist. Right hand finds left knee. Send the left arm all the way behind. We inhale. Exhale, body comes to center. Final pose, flamingo pose, let's end on a high. We bring the knees to touch, squeeze the left heel close to the left hip and sit nice and low here. Send the arms high. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, relax left foot down. Give yourself a full body stretch. Before hands come back to heart center. Oh my God, roll out the right ankle in one direction. Move and take it in the other. And then from here, we're going to take some hula hoop movements with those hips. Rolling in one direction, moving and taking it in the other. You can use a wall, you can use anything to support you, but let's give our hamstrings a stretch. So bending the right leg behind you, squeeze that heel nice and close to the hips. Beautiful. Before we send the right heel to the mat and forward fold a little bit, lifting the tippy toes up. Yes, let's take it to the other side. We lift the body gently, maybe holding the wall, maybe doing without, but we squeeze the left heel, close that left hip, ease out the hamstrings. Before we bring the left heel to the mat, lift the tippy toes and forward fold here. Beautiful, lifting the body all the way up. Take a few final ankle rolls. Maybe nodding the head yes, shaking it no, anything at all. And perhaps you simply lower all the way down. Maybe you choose to use your hands here, but we're just going to ease the body by coming to sit on the tippy toes. So into a lifted hero's pose. Come in here any way that you need, using any support. But just easing out those feet from all the hard work they've done for us today. Roll back the shoulders, find length. Yes, before we untuck the toes, come to sit back in hero's pose and just getting a little bit of a neck stretch here. We're going to drop the chin to the chest, roll back the shoulders to find length. Inhale to lift the head, drop right ear down to the right shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale, drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. Beautiful, moving back into the center, coming first to a comfortable kind of seat position, and then we're going to hug those knees into the chest, roll all the way onto the back and give that body a rock from side to side. I know it's a flamingo flow, all about the leg work, all about those balances, but remember, we got to give the body TLC. We got to honor it for all its hard work. So from here, allow those knees to fall to the right hand side and take your gaze over to the left. Inhale, move through center and switch your twist. Inhale to the center, extend the arms, extend the legs here, a gorgeous full body stretch. Before we bend the knees to the chest, cross those ankles, and with one rock, bring yourself into a seated position. Roll back those shoulders, my darlings, bring the hands to the knees, and if those eyes are closed, we're going to blink them open to come back into the room. Thanking you so much for joining me for that bloody fiery flamingo flow. I swear to God, I can't feel my legs. They are on fire. That's what happens when you have 5 coffees and you think you can do anything, but that doesn't matter. We did it. We did it. We embraced the wobbles. We embraced the falls. And I would love to know how you got on. Tag me in any of your stories. Comment below. Just let me know. I would really like to, hear your feedback on this gorgeous little flamingo flow. But thanking you so much for joining me here today. If you need to take a longer Shavasana, as always, remember, come into a Shavasana, maybe pair it with one of my cool down kind of flows. That's on my YouTube channel. But just a little reminder, I do upload 3 free flows a week. So go and check them out on my channel at The Yogi Witch. But yeah, that self-promotion is done. Thanking you so much as always for joining me on the mat. And I look forward to seeing you again soon, my darlings. I'll see you later.